After Rome's fall, Italy splintered into new kingdoms, including the Italian aristocratic realm that embraced Latin Christianity and spread administrative language across the peninsula. The Italian aristocratic kingdom adopted Western Christianity, conducting liturgy in Latin, reinforcing the language's role as both spiritual and administrative medium. Cities like Ravenna kept Roman architectural heritage, while daily life revolved around Latin commerce and civic discussions, linking past and emerging governance. Latin legal documents persisted as scribes copied Roman law codes, ensuring continuity of juridical language throughout the new kingdoms. In Themania, Pope Leo III crowned Charlemagne, reviving the imperial title and symbolically linking Western Europe to the legacy of the Roman Empire. Charlemagne's rule established the Holy Roman Empire, merging Roman imperial symbolism with emerging Frankish authority across Western Europe. The new empire relied on feudal warriors, who pledged loyalty under Latin oaths, reinforcing the language's military and political significance. Meanwhile, Emperor Justinian directed eastern campaigns, asserting Byzantine power over Italy and demonstrating the Eastern Empire's continued military strength. Justinian commissioned a massive expedition across the Adriatic, mapping routes from Constantinople to Italy to reclaim former Roman territories. In 535, Byzantine troops landed on Italy's coasts, beginning a campaign that would temporarily restore Eastern rule over key Western cities. Justinian's reign also sparked architectural marvels like Hagia Sophia, showcasing Eastern artistic influence that would echo in Italian design. Post-Roman Italy saw the Roman tax system replaced by feudal agrarian structures, granting lands to local lords and knights. The transition from imperial taxation to feudal dues marked a shift in economic control, yet both systems recorded obligations in Latin language. Feudal lords exercised military power, their Latin IC inscribed banners reinforcing the continuity of Roman cultural symbols within medieval warfare. Monks meticulously copied Justinian's Corpus Juris Civilis, preserving Roman law and making it the foundation for later European legal systems. Roman engineering feats, such as aqueducts, continued to influence medieval infrastructure, demonstrating enduring technical legacy across centuries. Artistic motifs from Roman law appeared in medieval churches, where mosaics incorporated Latin legal symbolism as moral guidance. Latin remained the lingua franca of commerce, evident in market signs and contracts that guided daily trade throughout early medieval Italy. The spread of Latin language and Roman legal concepts radiated from Italy, shaping governance and culture across emerging European kingdoms. Even as new powers rose, the ruins of Rome stood as timeless testimony to a civilization whose legacy endures in law, language, and architecture. Pope Leo III convened a synod in Rome, reviving Roman imperial symbolism through papal regalia and elaborate liturgy, reinforcing Western continuity. He crowned a Frankish ruler with a Roman imperial diadem, symbolically linking Western kingship to the ancient empire AR legacy. The papal procession carried Roman standards across the Lombard territories, spreading imperial iconography throughout Western Europe. Emperor Justinian convened his strategists, unveiling a detailed plan to reconquer Italy and restore Eastern imperial authority. He mobilized a disciplined army of cataphracts and infantry, integrating Roman military traditions with Byzantine innovations for the Italian campaign. The imperial fleet crossed the Adriatic, braving rough seas to land troops on the Italian coast, marking the campaign as a pen-opening move. Byzantine engineers besieged Naples, employing siege towers and trebuchets, weakening the city defensive walls after months of pressure. The recapture of Ravenna culminated in a triumphal procession, reasserting Eastern dominance over the Italian peninsula. Post-op campaign, the empire distributed lands to loyal Italian nobles, integrating local elites into Byzantine administrative structures. The new feudal order emerged as lords granted fiefs to knights, exchanging military service for land and local authority. Peasants worked the newly allocated estates, producing the agrarian surplus that sustained the feudal economy for centuries. Roman tax registers gave way to NAC-kin feudal dues, shifting fiscal power from central bureaucracy to local lords. Justinian commissioned the Corpus Juris Civilis, a codified body of law that would become the foundation of European legal systems. Monastic schools taught the new legal code, preserving Roman jurisprudence and disseminating it throughout the medieval West. Courts incorporated Roman statutes, blending them with local customs to form hybrid legal traditions across Europe. Roman architectural motifs survived in sacred buildings, where arches and mosaics echoed the empire engineering brilliance. Infrastructure like aqueduct continued to supply water, demonstrating the lasting practicality of Roman engineering. From ruins to law codes and castles, Rome's legacy endured, shaping the continent and political and cultural landscape. Reflect on these lessons. Strong institutions guard civilization. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dive histories. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and join us for the next chapter of history, AACL Great Stories.